Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. I'll be doing your spread for August, looking at the overall theme of August, the energies you will be experiencing during the month of August, the themes of each week, starting from the first, second, third, and the fourth and final. And then with our main spread, we'll be looking at your love situation, your finances, and your home environment. Quick disclaimer, before we start off. For my cross watchers, understand that I am reading from the perspective of Gemini. Do understand that all energies are interchangeable. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse the roles if you feel that it's necessary. You understand your situation better than I do. Okay, so going right in, let's start with the theme of your month, August. Here we have the Great Teacher. It's an oracle card from Ancestors and Angels. And what this speaks about is going within ourselves, taking that spiritual journey that we've needed to. It talks about looking at how responsibilities in our lives affect the way we feel about ourselves, about our responsibilities, our duties, kind of brings into question what is important in your life and what are you not focusing on within yourself, a contentment, your bliss. It comes to us in a time when we are hustling and we're working and we're doing our best to help others in our lives, but we're not focusing on our own needs, and we need to go within to see what is missing. So yeah, I feel like a internal journey is about to happen here. Looking at the rest of your energies within this month, we have faith from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. This is your third eye chakra. This color purple represents your intuition. And I believe that you've come to a situation that has required an act of faith. What is that act? The act of releasing. I feel that there's either a romantic situation, a financial situation, or some kind of issue that has been that has kind of come to a standstill. It's stagnant. It's a stalemate. And you are now realizing that it's not bringing you happiness, and you need to release it and have faith that if this, whatever this is that you're letting go of, maybe it's a project or a job that isn't working out right now, maybe it's a relationship that just started out and looked potentially beautiful, but things got in the way. What the universe is telling you is to have faith that if this is meant to be, then you can release it and it will come back to you. So you need to have faith in the universe that everything will work itself out, because whatever you're dealing, I feel like it's a connection, some kind of relationship that either has to do with finances or happiness. One of the two, you must, for you, take it how it resonates. But it's a situation that's not serving you right now, even though it may serve you in the future. You need to let go of it and trust that it will come back to you if it was meant to be. And this is a very unique situation because you have four energies that we had come out of the cards, because I only usually take three, but for some reason one came out, and I really felt that it was part of the message that I had to give to Gemini, and that is complacency and dissipating these two cards together. Now this is your root chakra. This is based on experiences that you've had before, energy that you draw from within yourself based on your most primary beliefs, your most primary needs. And it's saying that you've reached a place of complacency, an area of complacency, a stage, if you will. So I need to slow down so I can slow down my speed so that I don't give everyone here anxiety. But yes, you've definitely reached a situation that has become complacent. There's no forward movement here. Whether it be in your career or your love life, you recognize that it's all talk at this point. You guys are talking, you're being cute, you're flirting, maybe you're talking about, maybe you have a plan on how to make this work. This might have been a relationship that ended very suddenly, but both people still loved each other, they still love you. But at this point, it's all talk and no action, it's complacency. And you've come to a realization that you are just not in the place, you and probably a person also, are just not at the right place, at the right time, right now. That's not to say that it isn't meant to be, because I feel like this is a strong connection, but the universe is telling me that in the month of August you're gonna have to work on releasing things that do not serve you in the present. Even if it's something beautiful that you want to work towards, understand that everything is divinely mandated. And sometimes relationships and things that we want to do now can only happen when we have put in the work within ourselves. And I feel that's the situation here, because when we go into the themes of each week, in your first week, we have the Queen of Coins. And I see this as you focusing on your self-worth, your self-worth, and also your stability, your independence. So you're working on financial stability and working on resolving old issues that kind of hinder you. Queens are very much about maternal, in the maternal area. They're about the place where there's security and safety and family relation and communication. And coins represent fortune, but they also represent stability, financial stability. So I think that this is a combination of you working on yourself as a provider or as a person who needs to have money in their household. And this is also you innovating in your own self-worth, reminding yourself what you deserve in life. Because maybe for a few of you out there, you may have some insecurities about being enough in a relationship. You've had bad experiences in the past before, and you're working on becoming more stable within yourself so that you can offer stability to others. That's what's happening in your first week. In your second week, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going back to old and bad habits, but it does mean complacency, probably. At this point in your second week, you may have reached a plateau, like you're doing the self, all the work that you need to put into yourself and your finances. And now things have kind of reached at a comfortable space where everything is moving. Once you got the ball rolling, it just kept going on. So there's just this moment of not complacency, but I feel like everything's running smoothly. Yeah. In your third week, the Nine of Swords. Now this tells me that there is an issue within yourself, in your personal life, that needs resolving, that you've put on hold for a bit. I think that the focus has been very much on your finances in the first 2 weeks, but now that this issue that you said, okay, we'll sweep it under the rug, and we'll deal with it at another time when I'm ready. This issue cannot wait any longer. It's not pressing on your mind more so than has been in a while, because you've been focusing on financial growth, but the issue that you needed to resolve in your own personal life is now becoming nearly impossible to ignore. And and now it's telling you that you need to go within, because this pain, this idea, it's becoming an obsession, an unhealthy cycle of keep going back and trying to resolve and realizing you can't, and then just ignore it, and then it comes back again. You need to address it now. Oh, sorry, that's me locking the tripod. Uh, Classy act we've got you, huh? Okay. Lastly, for your last week, we have temperance in reverse, and what this tells me is that there's a lack of communication outwards, but there's a focus inwards. I feel like because it's in reverse, instead of pouring into others' cup, you're pouring into your own cup. This may be a period of where we won't be hearing much from Pisces. They'll be keeping to themselves, doing them, and getting back to a place where they are happy again. Because I feel like in the third week they really had to deal. The problems within them came to a head. There might have been an argument that really opened up their eyes to the fact that this issue has not been resolved. And after this big explosion, they're in a state of recovery and allowing those scars to heal. Let that pain settle in so that the lesson is learned. It's turning within and saying, now I really just need time to be on my own. If this is a breakup or a fight in the family, it may be that now that the dust is settled, you just need time to think and just be on your own until you're just okay again. So now let's look at the nitty-gritty details. Let's look at the love life. Let's look at your finances and your domestic. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Come on. Okay. So in your love life and your social environment for the first week of August, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And I feel like this speaks to a connection that was either not it's not new. It feels like it was probably an old relationship, someone that you were with before, that you broke up with, and then you decided to give it a second chance. Or someone that you just recently started talking to, but life just gets in the way, work gets in the way, maybe academics got in the way. And then it was just never time for this. But then you decide, okay, let's revisit this. But what you thought was going to be the second chance, the second new beginning, kind of cards are saying there's no such thing as a second new beginning. There's only a new beginning. It's like when you revisit a problem, but you don't resolve what was there before, what was in what wasn't, what was causing the issue in the first place. If that goes unresolved and you try to ignore it, it's just going to come up again. And then this new beginning you want won't be realized. So address whatever's underlying, talk about it. Or otherwise, no new beginning for you, my friend. I'm sorry. In your finances, we have the Hierophant. So I feel like you're being very clever with your money right now. You're probably budgeting. You're looking at what needs to be spent now, what needs to be purchased, what has priority in your financial life. And it's creating a sense of stability and feeling on track with your money. So that's good at least. However, in your home environment, there has been a moment of clarity here. If you're living with a parent and you've thought of maybe moving out on your own, this may be that you realizing that it's time to move away. Or alternatively, there has been some unhealthy behavior in your home environment. And before it was just ignored or it just wasn't noticed, but now you see that behavior exactly as it is, and as damaging maybe, or hurtful or harmful in some way, but there's either someone's behavior. So it's either you recognize a bad tendency within yourself or a bad tendency within someone that you care about in your domestic environment that you cannot ignore anymore. It's a problem. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this carries out into your second week. Probably will. Patterns, things don't get resolved overnight, unfortunately. In your second week, your love life and your social situation is kind of in a state of instability. If this is a relationship you're trying to fix, a relationship that you're trying to reconnect with, do you understand that they are probably a different person from who they were when you first got together? And you are too. And you're trying to fall in love again with this new version of this person that you care about. But there's obviously something that hasn't been resolved. A problem that was in the first chance, when you guys first tried it out, something got in the way, caused you to break up, to argue, whatever. And it's coming up again here. And it's bringing a lot of instability in your social life. You're not sure whether you're still going to be with this person or whether this person will still want to be with you. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemini. Love is tough. It really is. Moving into your into your financial situation, we have the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like this upset in your social environment, in your love life, and in your domestic life. Maybe it might bring up some unhealthy habits with money. So you may decide to do some retail shopping after this big blowout, and it does cause some kind of drop in their finances here. So just keep that in mind. You've been very good in your first week with your finances. Um, I hope that you're not using retail therapy to make you feel better. I mean, it's good. Just don't go too far, because this is telling me old bad habits with finances popping up here as a way of making you feel better. Just be careful. You don't want to feel that in your third week, which I feel like, judging from the next card we'll see, is going to happen. If you overindulge, yeah. Reality of life. A domestic. I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So this might have been an argument with a maternal figure, a mother. May have been with, if you're married, maybe with your wife. Or if you're in some kind of relationship where you guys share a home environment. Maybe it's with a female, an older person. It's going to be a cause of tension within the household, in the domestic space. There's going to be some tension. Whatever became clear in the first week of August is going to cause a lot of tension in the home environment right now. So keep an eye out for that. Third week, we have the Page of Swords in your love and social life. Okay, so there's new communication here, but I feel like it's guarded. Because look at how he's holding that knife. He's looking over his shoulder like he wants to talk, but I feel like this is you being very guarded. Page of Swords, Gemini, makes sense. This is definitely our Gemini opening up a communication, probably missing this old energy, or just missing being in contact with people and starting to communicate with others, but your guard is kind of up. So yeah, but at least that's new communication. You're opening up to others. Just don't be too afraid to let those walls down every now and again. You have to feel in order to heal. Oh, it sounds so cheesy, but it's true. The only way we resolve is by the only way we fix a problem is to go through it, to deal with it and handle the issue and fix it from then on. You can't fix something that you don't know where the breaks are, where the cracks are. I'm literally muttering. Okay, in your financial situation, I feel like this is definitely an outcome that came from your second week splurge. You were being so good in your first week, and then there's a big upset, and then you went for retail therapy, and it kind of left you in a state of needing to compensate and work harder to get money again, because there was a big expenditure, possibly in your second week, or you decided just up and quit your work. Like your job is frustrating, you're deciding no. And you're feeling that pinch now in your third week. So please spend wisely. Don't angry quit. It's a thing. Don't do it. Please. Look after yourself. Okay, but at least I do have some good news for you. In your third week, there's going to be a state of recovery from this problem. Whatever the tension was, I feel like you take the reins in trying to resolve it. This is your Jonah period. This is your moment of being in the belly of the beast, and you coming out of it as a manifester, as the magician who takes charge of the situation and actively tries to find ways to resolve it. And I feel like you do. You do. So the domestic environment, whatever argument was there, expect yourself to find the answer in the third weekend to resolve it. I am losing my throat with all these readings. Okay. In your fourth and final week, Gemini, you have stability. in your love and social life. There's stability, peace of mind. I feel like whatever the situation that you were dealing with prior was causing a blockage within your own happiness and in your own peace. And when you removed it from the equation, when you admitted that maybe right now is not the time and I need to work on me and being happy, and you actively do it, there's a there's this moment of peace and calm in your mind. Yeah, good for you. You need to heal maybe. If you're coming out of a breakup, sometimes don't rush right into the next relationship or try to fix it. Sometimes just give it time to heal. I'm really interested to see how my voice sounds in this recording. In your finances, I see you recovering nicely. So, first week you were budgeting and working on it. Second week there was stress and you splurged retail therapy. Third week you felt that pain. You felt that pain. You had to work overtime just to get back on track with whatever you were planning to do financially. And because of your hard work, you get the Nine of Pentacles. We are seeing things going up now. Uphill, not downhill for you. Beautiful. Ace of Cups for your domestic situation. There's peace again. There's calm. I feel like this issue within your social life, this relationship, was causing a lot of stress on your mind that was affecting your finances and also your home environment. And then when you cleared up that energy in your social life, it kind of just had a ripple effect in all the other areas. Look here. Ace of Cups, new beginning, new energy, fresh start, happiness, and collaboration with people around you. Okay? So your month is definitely a month of self-transformation and looking within yourself and finding the strength to get through tough shit. I'm just going to say it as it is. And you come out wiser, healed, stronger, Gemini. That is what I have for you for the month of August. I hope that this was helpful and insightful in whatever way it was. If so, please give us a like and a subscribe. Leave a comment. Share this with your friends if you want to. If you feel it could help my channel, because it probably would. And I will see you in the next one, you guys.